wake up with makeup. Yeah. So who's our guest?
We have a very special guest to discuss that, Miss Klarisse Tabao, CEO of the Eyebrowdery.
Yes. Good morning, Klarisse.
Morning, Klarisse.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Good morning.
Yes, morning.
So we're excited to learn about Eyebrowdery.
Yes.
So people want to know, what is the Eyebrowdery?
Eyebrowdery is specializing on semi-permanent makeup. That's why our tagline is "Wake up with makeup."
I like the tagline. Sobrang catchy, no?
Yeah. So in your company, what are the products and services that you offer?
We have semi-permanent foundation that's BB Glow. We're para siyang Korean na nag-glow na parang dewy, watery face.
Okay.
And then we have semi-permanent eyebrows, eyeliner, blush on, lipstick. We also have hairline for balding men and women. And we have, I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but pink nipples.
Oh, okay. Well, at least people know they have that service.
Yeah, one of the services.
Yes.
And we can recreate nipples for mastectomy clients, for cancer patients.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
at
good.
least for a cost, diba?
Yes.
We have stretch marks, camouflage. We have scar camouflage. We have lash lift, the thing na uso ngayon, yung parang naka-mascara and naka-curlish ka the whole time.
That's a lot of products and services, Randy. I'm like imagining kung inavail ko ba yun lahat.
I know.
You will not recognize me anymore.
Well, because it's like literally the whole body. Like you mentioned, like the...
It's a one-stop shop for
So naka-foundation na ako, naka-kilay na and all that.
wake up with makeup.
Wake up
talaga.
with makeup! Like wala nang makeup pa, di ba?
Yes.
Okay.
So
a lot of services.
It's all semi to permanent. And I think one of the things that you also mentioned is that it's also 3D. What is it meant by having it 3D?
3D it means it looks realistic. Like, for example,
It looks natural.
It looks natural.
Good.
Unlike before na tattoo, it looks very fake and just block color.
Parang
This
like
one,
marker.
yes. This one we recreate strands that looks very natural, so people would think you just have bushy eyebrows, not fake one.
Ah, okay. So it looks like you're not even wearing makeup. It looks like your natural face.
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Of all those services, I'm curious, ano yung mas maraming nag-a-avail?
Kilay.
I believe kilay. Yes, I'm guessing talaga kanina pa. I know this is kilay generation.
It's a kilay generation.
And that's what you are known for.
Yes.
Of course,
because
Eyebrowdery.
the Eyebrowdery.
Yes. It's
Okay.
our expertise.
So did you just like expand na lang yung list of services, but you focused first on the kilay talaga, like eyebrows talaga?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Constantly, I'm updating my skills because the market is they always want something new.
Yes.
So I always had to bring something in.
So with the semi-permanent to makeup, what are some of the ingredients or the things that you use in those things?
We use vegetable dye. Unlike
okay.
tattoo, they use very high in chemical. We use with this one we use vegetable dye, so that means it doesn't turn into green or blue just like other tattoo.
Yeah, I noticed that's a tattoo nga, nagiging bluish or greenish after
this
a couple
one
years.
it stays true to its color. It just fades eventually. It totally goes away eventually.
Oh, okay. So that's why
Safe,
semi-permanent.
diba? Yeah.
So usually, what's the lifetime of those kinds of
It's
products?
1 to 5 years. It depends on your skin type, your lifestyle, and whatever you use on your face. And then our clients like it because as you grow older, your skin sags, and then you look older when your eyebrow sags. So they like it they like it reshaped all the time to lift it more. Kasi para mukha siyang instant Botox on your face.
Oh, at least that's safer than actually having those
diba?
injections in your face.
Okay.
So usually, how often do people do a touch-up? Your customers?
Normally they do it 1 or 2 years. It depends on your skin type.
Okay. So you mean yung mga touch-up na yun, like retouch, applicable to all the services, like yung foundation, not just on the eyebrows?
Foundation lasts for 6 months to 1 year.
I haven't seen yung microblading. I'm a bit familiar, but yung foundation, it's the first time I'm hearing it.
Yeah.
Oo, di ba? Parang you just apply it and then instantly parang ang kinis mo na.
Yes. If you watch a video of Michelle Fox,
Okay.
she featured that.
She tried it?
Yeah,
herself?
she tried it.
Wow.
You're gonna see it on a vlog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Klarisse, I'm very curious. Do you do it? You know how to do these services yourself?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
You really
I do
trained
the-
for this.
Yes, I do the major ones, the major services myself because I want the people to get the best of what they're paying for.
Okay. At least you're very hands-on and you know the
Oh.
techniques that's going to be used.
But of course, you trained na your staff.
Yes,
You
with the
yourself
minor
train them.
yes, minor
nice.
services.
So we call it wake up with makeup. When you wake up,
with
literally how is it really like a full face of you're
It
going
looks-
out on the town?
It looks natural naman.
It looks natural. Like with lipstick, it looks like lip tint. Parang natural pinkish.
So pinkish,
glow.
ganun siya.
Yeah. It's like wash and wear. Ligo ka lang, labas ka
Oo.
na, ready ka na for the day.
Okay.
Okay.
Will there be like impact na negative kapag, for example, I avail that service tapos nagle-lipstick ka pa rin?
None.
So okay lang naman.
Oh, okay.
Even
So
if
you can do on
top
top.
it with
Yeah.
products.
Because
hindi.
especially on special events, you have to do full-on makeup,
True.
thick ones. But on your everyday life, you don't want super thick makeup. So
Yes,
semi-permanent
natural lang.
makeup will do, yeah.
Okay. So why would someone choose these types of services before instead of just doing the everyday makeup or even the tattoo?
It's for busy people, especially people nowadays who's always rushing into doing things like
I agree.
nagmamadali ka lumabas ng bahay,
Oo.
mag-drive ka, mag-makeup ka pa sa car, mababangga ka pa.
Yes.
Yeah.
With this one, naka-makeup ka na kahit late na late ka na sa meeting mo, when you go to your meeting, you're still presentable.
Yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
FYI, kilay takes 5 to 10 minutes. Kilay
Really?
alone.
Each eyebrow?
For some more.
Really?
Diba?
Yeah.
More than that or longer pa, you see? The time that you save when you have like semi-permanent makeup.
Wow.
I'm promoting it now. Okay, what?
Yes, so we learned so much about all of the products and services that you have under the Eyebrowdery. Now, for you personally, what was your background before you started your company?
I graduated from a business school, so I always wanted to find something to venture into. And since I'm a very kikai girl ever since,
Very kikai. What is kikai?
Kika, it's like vain.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay.
so I thought of doing something I love doing, para I don't feel like working even when I'm working.
Right.
Yeah, that's like a lot of our viewers.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
they
a
wanna,
good tip, diba?
They want to pursue their passion.
Yes,
So how
I
did you
like.
learn about all of this
Yes.
stuff?
Why permanent makeup?
My mom had a tattoo, and hers turned into red. That's what inspired me to go abroad and learn something new, and then bring it here. Because when I started, the market doesn't know anything about it.
Oh,
Okay, but you first heard of the semi-permanent before you went abroad to study, or you went abroad and then found out or learned?
There was a shop offering it here, but it was at 70,000. So I wanted to learn it myself and then bring it here at a relatively cheaper cost.
Ah, okay.
Existing na siya, and then you decided to go abroad.
But the market doesn't know about it because they just started then
Correct.
How long ago was this? Around what time?
3 years ago.
Oh, so it's still
before
very
kasi-
relatively new.
Yes, new talaga.
When I started, the market doesn't know about it. We were having a hard time selling the service because they don't know anything about it. They thought it was tattoo when in fact it's different. It's
Yeah, let's talk about that,
microblading.
yung marketing, no? How you educate people and how you let them know that
Yeah.
there's something like this, diba? And it
Yeah,
exists.
especially when you first started.
That's true.
Well, just like Facebook, what you're doing, Facebook is a very important tool. Social media, especially with the millennials now, even not the millennials, even the mommies, the titas, everyone's doing Facebook. So that's how we explain our services to everyone.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
wow. So you went abroad, you studied, you had a training, certificates and all that, and then inaral mo lahat ng services nyo ngayon.
Yeah.
Wow.
So what are
Very
some of
hands-on.
the different institutions that you studied at in these different countries?
Should I say the countries?
Well, we want to know where the different places that you learned it at.
Okay, it's Singapore, Korea, China, Japan, a school based in London, and then those, and some are in the Philippines. Only a few.
Oh, okay.
That's so nice because
Yeah.
Korea is, I think, one of the beauty
Leading,
capitals in the.
yeah.
Yes, I think so. Korea talaga when it comes to beauty, and also so very known na pala siya sa Asia because you mentioned halos lahat ng Southeast
Yeah,
Asian countries.
medyo late na tayo actually.
Oh.
So why was it important for you to learn it at those countries? Why have to go there instead of just learning it here?
Because when I started, there was nothing here.
Yeah, wala pa dito, or
Okay.
maybe expensive.
Nothing talaga. Nothing.
Okay.
That's why when I started, everyone was asking me if I was training people. At that time, we weren't open to training, to workshops, but now we are already.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oo,
So many ways that you've
Oo.
learned and things how to improve.
Yeah.
But are you still learning? You know, are you just using what you learned from those 3 years ago?
Siguro update.
It's a constant update. It's like pagiging doktor. You always have to take trainings
Really?
and
Man, it's like
seminars.
surgery, di ba?
Yeah.
Why do you need to always update and learn those
There's
things?
always something new in the market, especially in Korea.
A
Yeah.
new service or a new way to do it?
Yes.
Or both?
Both, and new products and new techniques,
Grabe,
everything.
no?
Yeah.
When you had those trainings, iba-ibang bansa, how long did it take you total? Like if you gonna parang total all those trainings is spent?
Ang tagal. Because every country, siguro, I spend mga 15 days there to learn about the community.
For one
and
workshop.
then, yeah, for one workshop. And then how the companies there operate. And then I learn about it and bring it here.
Oh,
It's so nice,
okay.
di ba?
Yeah.
At least someone's introducing na talagang you've experienced like
Yes,
yourself, like firsthand.
yes. Well,
Oo.
even with the operations, like you said, you studied business and things like that, but you're very hands-on when you first started your company.
Yeah.
Is that still the case now? Are you the ones putting the strand on the...
Oh,
I still am the
Really?
one.
You do it?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's so nice.
But you do have other staff that assist you.
Yeah, they do some of the minor services already. But then the major ones, I'm still the one who's doing it.
Okay, I love that. Okay, so how do you describe your day? Like as the CEO, you do operations, you do the kilay yourself,
Yeah.
and the lashes yourself. Tapos may, of course, manpower that you have to manage and
Yeah.
marketing. How do you do that?
It was just time management. At first, I was juggling everything. I was the admin, I was the HR, I was the accounting,
Wow.
marketing,
Ilang taon
even
na ang
janitors.
Eyebrowdery pala?
3 years.
3 years. Okay,
Okay.
from when you started, ilang staff na kaya ngayon, right?
Yeah.
Diba?
Who else is part of your management team?
Now we're 9 na because there's another branch.
Oh,
Okay.
congratulations, my team na. You don't have to be the marketing and HR yourself.
Now we learned in our last part how it's still a very new thing about the microblading, but now there's a lot of players here in the
Yes,
Philippines.
sobrang ang taas ng competition. So how do you
Yes.
manage that?
There's a lot of small players, but then we don't really get that threatened because when you're concentrating on a service, you have to look for someone who specializes in that. Kaya there's a lot of clients who go to us na complaining that they need a repair or
Hindi
something.
happy sa services
Hindi
ng
happy.
iba.
Yes.
So how are you guys different from them?
I think because we have a lot of trainings when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Iba kasi then the small players now, they just studied once and then they
Yeah.
do it already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, because people see oh wow, this place is
Correct.
cheaper. Let's
Yeah.
go to them.
Oo.
But that's not really what they're known for. They don't have the skills and training
That's
for
true.
that.
Iba pa rin.
You really get what you pay for.
Oo.
Yeah.
And I think yun yung parang one lesson from our for our aspiring entrepreneurs also. Kung talagang you're confident with your service,
Yes.
you should not be threatened.
Yes,
No? Talaga.
yeah.
Kapag alam mong you're good at it, then kahit na mag-grow pa yung competition, walang masyadong effect sa'yo.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Like a lot of our viewers, what I mentioned, you are a young entrepreneur.
Yes.
And being a businesswoman
Millennial.
and having all of those job description and responsibilities, how do you juggle
Juggle.
doing all those things?
It's just time management.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just think that eventually it will all pay off.
Yes.
Like the
so
stress
true.
and the hassle and whatever I'm going through now, eventually the future has to be brighter than now.
Yes,
Yes.
that's so true, di
Yeah.
ba? Wala nang other way but to go up, di ba?
Yeah.
Lalo na if you focus. Tapos, I can see it really growing kasi this is the beauty generation, Randy. If you
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
notice, di ba?
Yeah.
You're in the right business. So, kung may, sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs who also would like to get into the beauty industry, what can you tell them?
Just train well. Parang know what you do. You cannot be in the business that you don't know what you're doing.
Yes.
You have to really be hands-on with it because it's face that you're doing. It's the faces of the client, so
true.
it's very important because they always present themselves in front of everyone in
Yeah.
meetings and then when they go out of the house. So you really have to know what you are doing.
Okay.
Careful dapat, imagine kapag nagkamali ka. That's
Yes.
your face.
Yeah.
And that's semi-permanent.
Oh yeah, they might have to wait another couple of years before that's gonna be
Uh-oh.
taken off.
Okay.
So if people want to know more about the Eyebrowdery, how can they find out?
They can follow on Instagram at Eyebrowdery or on Facebook the Eyebrowdery. They can also call us at 0916-631-7433 or our landline number is 751-7236.
But you also have physical stores.
Yes. It's at 201 Fox Square Building along Connecticut Street in Green Hills. And we
One
have a
Green
new
Hills.
one. It's a subcategory of Eyebrowdery. It's Lab by the Eyebrowdery.
Oh.
It's in Ayala Malls, Feliz. It's along Marcos Highway in Marikina.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank
What's
you.
the difference of the lab sa Eyebrowdery?
It's relatively more affordable.
Oh,
It's so
okay.
nice.
So what? Just one eyebrow? Or no?
Okay, future plans. Are you like planning to add more stores this year?
Future plans, we're concentrating on franchising now.
Oh,
We're going to be
okay.
at the Franchise Asia on July. So see us
okay.
there.
Yeah, for the
Those
people who are
into-
interested.
Yes, into
Yes.
beauty, it's your chance to franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Klarisse. We
Thank
learned
you.
so
We
much about
enjoyed our topic
I
this
think
morning.
Man's gonna get some things done, and
Some
maybe you can
semi-permanent.
maybe fix some things with me. No.
Be surprised kapag iba ng itsura ko.
Oh God, no.
Episode.
Baka iba talaga. Okay, we'd also like to thank our sponsor, the Vandara Thai Facial Spa. Visit them at Visayas, and we invite you to the Arena Weekend Market. Join us every Saturday and Sunday for fitness and for fun.
And
Is there
also, I would like to thank Bria Clothing. Hi, Sister Darilyn.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so these are mornings filled with meaningful business talk.
Giving you useful advice on how to win at your career.
I am Randy Bernardino.
I am Mayan Manzano, and this is
Daily Insight.
Thank you.